Hello traders, this is Mac Billion. Today is April 30, 2015 and let's talk about the market. Let's start with the spider. Today we enter 210 puts in the spider, June puts, and you can see clearly here that it failed this breakout, this triangle breakout, and now today it finished inside the triangle, below the 5 simple moving average, but with some support at the 20 and the 50. So right here, as you can see, I have a type stop, which is at 212.50. That's my stop. If we bounce again here, we take out this level and finish about that level, 212 and 50 cents. We have to get out because at that point, then it's gonna go to the top right here, around 215, 217. The probability that we're going down is very high because now it failed. You know, when you see that there is a breakout fail, usually everyone that is here starts selling because they don't want to be in this fail. Now there is some support right here, and there is support at 209.50, which is the 50 and the 20 simple moving average. So we wanted to take this level, this support right here, this resistance support, and if we take this level, we for sure is going to be a free fall to 205, which is around here. There's a 205 support right here. You can clearly see that it was support back in March. There was support at the beginning of April. So this is a support right here. So that's my first target. If we break out below 209.50 and we break out this support right here, 205. And if we get that level, then there is another support at 209, 198. That's another level there is. So 205 and 198. So as you can see, there's a lot of support. And let me tell you something. The spider is in a major uptrend channel. So we have to be careful and take profits when we can and trade light. Because getting short in here and start getting short in many others is very difficult because this is a major uptrend channel. We are in bull's land. If we were here breaking this uptrend channel, we were trading around here, this is the bear land. You know, you can comfortably get short every time it bounce. But right here, getting short, you have to be really careful because any day pre-market it can bounce, especially if you use auctions. Try to use auction that has more than 45 days of expirations. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about the Russell. I always watch the Russell because that tells me what's happening in the small caps. And the small caps are the ones that many traders use because, and small traders use because they're cheaper. You know, small caps you can buy $10, $5 until $20 stocks. So right here you can easily see this support right here at the 50 simple moving average. And look at this, we going there again, and this time the DMI is bearish and we had a switch here in ADX. You see, it was at 10 and now it's at 14. It's trending up. If we take this support right here, this market is gonna go down. So that's what it makes the spider trade high probability. Now I'm waiting to see if we break down right here because I'm gonna enter short in this one also. So this is a very nice support right here. If you can trade here, get puts when it break down, it's gonna be awesome. So let's see, there's some support on 120, there's some support on 114, and there is some support again then this low, which is October lows, 104. So let's see what happens. It's still bullish right here because it's this trend here is still in this trend. So we need to see a breakdown, but this time DMI is bearish. Now let's talk about Apple. You see Apple went up nicely to right there to my level. Look at this, how perfectly it went to 134. That's when you see that the Fibonacci works. That's when you see that the Fibonacci helps a lot. Because if you see all the traders around, you can go around all the media you want, and none of those traders say that 134 was a resistance. Why? Because they don't know how to use Fibonacci. So I say many times the target was 134, but again we took profits because I didn't want to leave this on the earnings because anything could happen. So it break out, but now it's testing the breakout. So from here, there's two scenarios. It can bounce and have a nice run, or if it break down below this support right here, it for sure is gonna test this support area, this trend line area. Would if it goes to this area, this is gonna be a garbage. We have to get loaning if it goes to this trend support. But right here, I'm just waiting again. We have trade Apple 2 times the past 2 months, and we got almost 60% profits in both trades. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Baba. Baba right here, break out the 50, break out this trend line, and it was a fake out. The next day, he started swinging down. We still have those calls. We are only hoping in this earnings report. If the earnings report is good, this is gonna be a nice run. You're probably gonna go and close this gap at 98, and that will take us back to even. But if the report is flat or the revenue comes short, for sure it's gonna go to the 75 area. So let's just wait for the earnings report. There's no rush to sell those calls because now they're very cheap. Now let's talk about Facebook. Facebook, I said before that I wanted to buy around 80 or 79. Now it's bearish now. I don't want to enter here Facebook because DMI is bearish. Look at this. And we have a V shape on the ADX. So ADX is going to start trending up, and the bears can get momentum here. And if you enter long in here, it's not a good idea because if the bears get momentum, guess what? We're gonna go to the support area. You're gonna go to this support area, and that's you don't wanna be short right there. So this is the support area. So this support area is good to buy long right here, but not here because 79 is not a good Fibonacci support. I will prefer to buy around this trend around $75. I don't like Facebook right here. I'm neutral bullish. I'm just waiting to buy around 75. Now let's talk about SanDisk. I'm watching this one to enter short because it's holding right here, and look at this pattern. Every time it goes up, 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 down, up, 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 up. Guess what? Down. It's gonna go again to 50. So I'm watching to see if we can close below today's low. I'm gonna enter short. We targeted 60 and 55. DMI is bearish and ADX is 20. So it's a very strong bear. I'm just waiting to see if it triggers my entry. Now let's talk about UCO. This is the ProShares Ultra Bloomberg crude oil. Look at this. It's still inside this rectangle. I need to see if we break out about $10, or if we fail right here, I'm gonna get short because for sure it's gonna go to the $5 or $6. But if we break out right here, based on DMI, is bullish. So let's see if we can get a breakout and a run to close this little gap right here around $19. That will be a almost 100% move, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. We're getting close to June, July. Usually June, July is a good month for oil, but I'm just waiting to see if we can break out this $10 resistance. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Jill. Jill's gonna report tomorrow after market close, I think, or after market. Let me see. He's gonna report tomorrow after market close. So we will see tomorrow if we're gonna take this support level or we finally gonna move up, because it has been trending here for the past four months. So let's see what happens to Jill. There's a probability around 80-20 that it goes up, but there's a 20% probability that it goes down. So let's watch the earnings reports tomorrow after market close. Okay, traders, this is everything for today. Trade on.